Hello Noneothers, and welcome to my very first review of the fantastic, wonderful Corvette Stingray. This is a 2014 model, 2LT. I'll probably go into more differences of of the 2LT, 3LT models and all that. If you guys want to rent a vehicle similar to this, I do have a link in my description of Turo. $25 off your first rental, so definitely check that out. Let's go ahead and start with the exterior here. I pretty much de-chromed everything that you see in this vehicle. So normally the front grille here will be chrome, but it's currently been wrapped. This will be chromed as well, but that's addition to the car. I also added eyelids to the vehicle to give it that kind of like Ferrari look. Even if you don't have the eyelids, what I really like about the headlights here is these LED lights that go out in the front. A lot of newer modern vehicles come default with them. Like if you watch the video, it kind of flickers in the screen, but that's because the refresh rates on the HD cameras, they're not able to capture the full LED of the camera, so it kind of looks like it's blinking at you, which is not bad. Biggest piece right here is the decal in the front of the Stingray. Some people confuse it for a guitar for some reason, but it is a Stingray. And some other custom stuff as we roll around this side here. The wheels here are powder coat. Normally this comes in chrome. I actually wanted to get these in black as well, but there were some issues with that. Of course, the caliper here is painted red with a sticker of the Corvette on the side. And of course here, the badge is also going to be chrome in for default, but obviously that's custom there. And the mirrors here are wrapped, both ends. The hood here is also wrapped. This is actually removable, but we'll get into more detail with that as we get into the vehicle. The badge, obviously de-chromed out. Since we're back here, let's go ahead and hear the amazing sound of the V8 engine from this exhaust note. Obviously, not all Stingrays are going to sound just like that. This is actually a muffler delete that I did. I might still have a clip of my before and after, so if I have that, I'll watch that right now. This particular model is a 2LT 2014 Corvette Stingray. This particular Corvette is 455 horsepower with 460 pound-feet of torque. 6.2 liter V8 engine. Now let's go ahead and open up the engine, check it out real quick. This opens as a clamshell from the back up. In terms of the differences between the Corvette Stingray, the regular base, in terms of Z06, ZR1, definitely the horsepower. The base comes with 455, Z06 comes with roughly 650. Grand Sport is a little bit slower, maybe around the 345 range. And of course ZR1 with 750 horsepower. The most common question I get from people is, how do I open this? But basically inside, if you come in a little closer, there's little paddles here that you just kind of press in. So right there, that you just press it and it opens. Another thing that's kind of unique, the gas tank is not an automatic release. Push and press to open that. What's cool about these is that there's actually two ports here for added security. When I first got the vehicle, for some reason it stopped putting gas into the vehicle because one, the door was closed and it wasn't all the way in. So there's like an automatic sensor in there for when you fill up your gas. Let's take a look at these keys real quick. There's actually an automatic starter on here, and the way to do that is pretty much press the lock once and hold this connect here for about 6 seconds, and it auto starts the vehicle. This actually comes default with all 1LT, 2LT, or 3LT models. If the fob doesn't work, you can take it out. Now the way you actually open it with this is unique as well. There's actually a little thing here right underneath. The alarm will go off, of course. Obviously, if the electronic is down, then obviously the alarm won't go off. There's automatic release here. You just pull that and opens the door. Now it's open. Another way to unlock it in case you're already inside the vehicle, there's a latch here. You just pull that and it opens the door. All right, let's actually get into the interior here. Turn it on and let's the gauge clusters. Being that this is a 2LT model, there's a lot of things that are not included if you get the regular 1LT base. The biggest difference from those two is the heated seats cooled seats, which you see in the front right here. The passenger as well as the driver has their own option to differentiate what temperature as well as if they want heated or cooled seats. There's also an option, if you look at the mirror here, for OnStar and also XM radio as well. The C7 Corvette here now comes with a digital readout as well as a hub display. HUD display is only available with the 2LT as well as 3LT in higher trims. In terms of actually getting out of the vehicle, the passenger seat is located right here. You just press that, all electronic, but there's also a similar style lever in the floor here in case the electronics go out. And of course the driver's side is right there. Also comes with 2 sets of memory. You can adjust it to how you want it to be when you actually get out of the vehicle. Also, when you turn off the car, it automatically goes like that when you open the door. And of course, memory seats. You just want to go back to how you normally drive. And you can set it up to 2 different modes. Also with the 2LT, it comes with 10-inch subs for Bose. Primarily one of the big reasons why I chose a minimalist 2LT model to purchase, because of the Bose. So both 2LT and 3LT come with 10-inch speakers. For the driver's side, if you look over here, there's the My Link for your home, so you can adjust your garage opener and stuff like that, which is pretty convenient. Even though it's considered a coupe, you can also make this into a convertible as well. Both the passenger side as well as the driver's side has these 2 levers that you pull out, and in the back that you pull down, and this actually pops out. The top is actually carbon fiber, so it's actually super light already. And also what comes with the 2LT is in the front right here is the anti-deterrent alarm system. Another thing with the 2LT that's different from 1LT is adjustments to your lumbar support in the sides here. Similar to what I was talking about with the memory. Press the set and 1, and you hear that beep, that sets it right there. All right, now the moment we're all been waiting for is the driving experience. How does this baby drive? Let's give it a go. Safety first. Safety first. This vehicle, super comfortable to drive. Obviously this is not an exotic car, but it's with the amount of horsepower that it's pushing, it could indeed test some of those exotic cars. Let's check out the acceleration. Woo! What was that?
What was that?
Oh, that was a GoPro.
That was a GoPro? Oh no.
From the top. I guess one of our GoPros is down for the count, but we still have 2 GoPros still intact. I first test drove this vehicle back in 2014. That was the initial time frame that I fell in love with the vehicles. In terms of a sports car, it's actually quite fuel efficient. There's a mode on here called Eco Mode that you can switch to. On here is a little tab that you can switch to different modes. One of them is Touring, which is what we're doing right now. There's sports mode that has better handling, better braking with certain speeds. There's also, like I said, eco mode for more gas efficiency, and weather mode for basically snow, rain. It's able to adjust accordingly to those as well. That, ladies and gentlemen, is the review for the 2014 Corvette Stingray 2LT, which your host, None Hope you guys liked that video. Now, obviously today's sponsor of the video, Turo, the car renting app. You skip all of the hassle. The cars are delivered to you with full tank, clean, and ready to go. So definitely check out the link in the description for $25 off your first rental. We lost the GoPro. I guess anything goes in this type of video. If there's a future car you guys want me to check out, leave it in the description down below for me to check out. Leave a like, subscribe to this channel for more future content, because there will be more. I promise you there's gonna be some great videos coming up. But love you guys, stay awesome. I'll see you next video. Till next time, styles out. All right, laters. Hello, no. Got nervous now. And it's one of my dream vehicles that I ever got. Oh, so let me repeat that.
Somebody there. Let me do that again. Okay.
Huh? No, I'm good. We're filming.
Oh,
yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. And of course, the ZR. It's like, oh my god, I'm stranded. I don't know what to do. Out leaving. Sorry. If there's a future video, if there's a future, I can't talk right now. Hopefully my GoPros are still there.
What was that?
Oh, that was a GoPro.
That was a GoPro? Oh no.
Top.